Hi, my name is Mr. Noon. I'm a science teacher in upstate New York at Williamson High School, and I'd like to show you some of the ways I use innovative lessons to get my students excited about learning science. This is my website, sciencewithmrnoon.com, and this is a section unit on two-dimensional motion. You can see what we have here is we have a pumpkin launch competition where students design pumpkin catapults or trebuchets and shoot pumpkins across the field as an activity to learn about building materials, testing their design concepts, and also learn about two-dimensional motion as it fits in the physics curriculum. You can see we've been doing this project since 2005, and you can see all of the website videos that are online for the students to watch. You can go on YouTube and you can see some of these pumpkin launch, catapult launches, whether trebuchets or catapults. You can see this year students competing at the University of Rochester. So we have our high school competition, and what the students do during the high school competition is they measure how far their pumpkin goes and how much time it's in the air using either the video technology or stopwatches to do this. And then after we compete, the winners get to redesign their projects and take it to our local university competitions where they get to compete against engineering students, whether they're mechanical engineering or other types of engineering students. This year we went to the University of Rochester. You can see previous years online where we went to Illinois Institute of Technology to compete against the engineering students there in their annual pumpkin catapult launch. You can see some of the ways we use PBS resources is we have the NOVA, our medieval siege video. Students watch and they learn about the design of different catapults as they were tested by scientists to try and recreate these medieval weapons of mass destruction. You can see on my website, you can see how we have each section outlined, and for the two-dimensional, we also have NOVA clips about Galileo and how Galileo studied two-dimensional and one-dimensional motion of objects in free fall, how he studied cannonballs, and how he studied objects as they fell and tried to calculate how much acceleration takes place due to gravity for objects on an incline. You can also see some more innovative lessons that deal with our catapult launch project. We have our animation that I created about projectile motion, where students get to fire simulated cannons to study projectile motion. They could also see the clips of two-dimensional motion taking place in the vertical and horizontal frame of reference to try and study this two-dimensional motion that takes place. You can also see how we use, from teacher's domain, we use simulation labs for the students to study pumpkins and where the best angles to get pumpkins to launch would be. And we also do labs like the bullseye lab in the classroom where they study. So this, when they're done with all this, we have online study quizzes where students can test themselves. I create all these to see if they're right or wrong, and this is a self-grading test that they can go through. Yes, that's correct. Talking about cannonballs launched and pumpkins launched, and that. So these are just some of the ways I use innovative lessons and PBS resources to get my kids excited about learning projectile motion in physics class, and by building STEM-related activities such as pumpkin launchers, where they can test all the two-dimensional motion equations that they've been studying in a fun and exciting way. Thank you very much.
Pumpkins. We carve them, we make pies from them, we even chew their seeds. Well, today at the Illinois Institute of Technology, they launched pumpkins. ABC 7's Frank Matthew was on hand today for the 3rd annual IIT Pumpkin Launch.
Launching pumpkins, as it turns out, is purely academic. All you need is a bunch of Illinois Institute of Technology students and a challenge. Build a machine that somehow blasts pumpkins into not too distant space.
I think we'll be able to go a good 50, 60 feet, maybe even, I think our top goal is about 100 feet.
The 19 different teams were each given $300 to build their contraptions. No electricity or explosives allowed, just ingenuity and lots of work.
It was pretty much every Saturday for the last month and a half we've been spending on it.
What did this do to your grades?
I'll let you know.
The brand new president of IIT, John Anderson, was part of one team. He was just inaugurated today. Do you know, as the new president, what your job is today?
What my job is here?
Right here?
Right here? It's
pumpkin catcher.
Yeah. I can go down there and do that. I can catch it.
Just in case you're wondering, the world's record for pumpkin chucking is 4,434 feet. That's like 3/4 of a mile. But that's with air compressor pumpkin cannons. These are much simpler machines. They are sort of medieval wood and weights devices, but still they did some good launching. A new record was set at 234 feet. Did they tell you what your second job is on your first day as president?
My second job?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to pick up the pumpkin pieces.
Pick up the pumpkins.
That's my job, yeah.
Pumpkin launching 101 at IIT. Now this is an interesting physics class. Frank Matthew, ABC 7 News.
Community High School. Someone here from the admissions department, someone needs to hand these kids applications. And
Yeah. I thought you were bringing it down. Right here. Come on.
Is this a tractor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how far is this?
Are you guys ready?
100. Go ahead. We're going for the 100?
No.